Hi everybody, it's Dark Guards, and we're back with another video, and I seem to be doing quite a few of these little bug demos and everything today. I mean, after all, we are testing ICBM Classic, getting ready for the beta, but still, the number of bugs is a bit strange. Now, this one I want to show off, which is the reason I have the debug menu open, is so we can sit here and look at the X, Y, and Z, which will be important here in a second. Now, one of the things I was getting ready to test is somebody reported an issue a while back of where they kind of crashed when they got too high up in the altitude, causing problems with the game, etc., etc. I mean, after all, crashing is a problem, but there was also other problems beforehand. So I'm getting ready to test this. So more or less what I basically did was did a shift right click to essentially fire up in the air, and if I can actually do this properly. Here we go. So flying up the air riding on a missile, basically. Ignore the fact that the missile isn't lined up with the boundary box. It's another issue I still have to fix. But we fly up to a certain point, and you get to about 300, and everything stops rendering. At a certain point, we even stop getting entity updates. A very unusual bug. This is not a thing that happened in 1.7, so I'm not sure if this is intentional with Minecraft now, whether or not there's a clip-off range for how far something can render, or if I did something wrong in my environment to cause this to happen. The number one thought is that on the server, I may still be on the ground, and on the client, I think I'm up in the air, is one of my leading thoughts right now, and I'm currently still asking a few developers if that's a possibility. If that is the case, then effectively what that means is that I just went outside my own render distance, even though the client thinks I'm within the distance of the missile to render, the server isn't sending me the update data or something like that. I don't know exactly if that's what's going on. But yeah, here we go. We've got up to about 1,360, and we stopped receiving block updates, and now the missile has pretty much completely stopped moving, but we can't see any of the bounding boxes or renders to even confirm if it's there, because there's nothing to see. Now, of course, if I hit shift and double space, I will fall back to the ground again. So that does tell me that at least I can still move around, and we'll get down to about 300 again, and I'll start physically rendering. The character will start physically rendering. So there's a possibility that it may just be a Minecraft thing. There may not be a render check. So we got down under 300, and there we go. We can render again. Definitely not something that we used to run into in 1.7. 1.7, you could go all the way up to like 100, 200,000, and you would still render. So it is a high possibility that we now have world checks. So I'll definitely have to check into this. Might not be a bug if that is the case, and if it is the case, well, unfortunately, this is going to cause problems with all kinds of various things. Anyways, I'll be back with more videos here later.